From the frozen poles to the heart of the rainforest, our planet is a tapestry woven with stories, tales of survival, of beauty, and of extraordinary events that defy explanation. As we journey through time, we encounter moments that challenge our understanding, events so peculiar that they seem almost unbelievable. These are the stories of history's most bizarre occurrences, the events that make us question everything we thought we knew about the past. History is full of strange tales, and today we're uncovering the top 10 bizarre historical events you've probably never heard of. From the shortest war in history to an uncontrollable laughing epidemic, these events will blow your mind. If you're fascinated by weird and unusual history, you're in the right place. Stay tuned. Pause 3S. In the 18th century, Casanova, the famous Italian adventurer and author, was known for his elaborate and scandalous romantic escapades. His memoirs provide a vivid account of his numerous love affairs and the sexual customs of his time. Casanova's life was a whirlwind of passion and intrigue, marked by daring escapes and seductive conquests. In an era where social mores were tightly controlled, his exploits stood out as both shocking and fascinating. He was not just a lover, but also a gambler, a spy, and a clergyman, navigating the complex social landscapes of Europe with charm and cunning. Casanova's legacy endures as a symbol of libertine excess and the pursuit of pleasure, making him a figure both reviled and revered in the annals of history. His story is a testament to the lengths one man would go to live a life unbounded by the conventions of his time. In the annals of warfare, where battles rage for years, there exists a conflict so brief it almost defies belief. The year is 1896, the location Zanzibar. When the pro-British Sultan dies, Sultan Khalid bin Bargash claims the throne, igniting a conflict with the British. At 9 a.m. on August 27, 1896, the British fleet attacks. Within 38 minutes, the Sultan's palace is rubble, marking the shortest war ever fought. Napoleon Bonaparte, the emperor who conquered nations, found himself outmaneuvered by an army of rabbits. Imagine the scene: lush green fields, the French countryside bathed in summer sunshine. Napoleon, at the height of his power, prepares for a grand hunt. Thousands of rabbits, bred specifically for the occasion, are released into the hunting grounds. But something is amiss. Instead of scattering in terror, the rabbits, emboldened by their sheer numbers, turn and face their would-be captors. The hunters, caught off guard, find themselves on the retreat. Napoleon, the master strategist, finds himself at the mercy of this unlikely enemy. The rabbits, victorious, hop back to their burrows, leaving behind a scene of utter disarray and a tale recounted with amusement for centuries. In the vast expanse of Western Australia, a war was waged between man and bird. The year is 1932, and the Australian outback is in the throes of a severe drought. Thousands of emus, their appetites insatiable, descend upon the struggling farms. The farmers, their livelihoods threatened, appeal to the government for help. The Australian government declares war on the emus. Armed with machine guns, soldiers are dispatched to battle the birds. The emus, far from being intimidated, prove to be remarkably elusive targets. The Great Emu War ends not with a triumphant victory, but with a whimper of defeat. The emus claim victory in this strange and ultimately pointless conflict. Pause 3S. The 18th century saw the rise of one of history's most formidable and controversial monarchs, Catherine the Great of Russia. Her reign was marked by significant political and cultural achievements, but it is her personal life that often overshadows her legacy. Rumours and myths of Catherine's sexual escapades abound, painting a picture of insatiable desire and scandalous liaisons. Pause 2S. The most infamous of these myths involves Catherine's supposed voracious appetite for young lovers, often selected from her court. Whispers of secret chambers and elaborate vetting processes for her paramours titillated and shocked the European elite. Her relationships with powerful men, such as Grigory Potemkin, were well documented, but the more salacious tales often lacked evidence, serving more to entertain than to inform. Pause 2S. The most bizarre and enduring myth is the story of Catherine's alleged death. According to this tale, she perished while attempting an intimate encounter with a horse. This rumour, entirely unfounded and grotesque, highlights the extent to which her enemies sought to tarnish her reputation. In reality, Catherine the Great died of a stroke in 1796, far removed from the scandalous circumstances that gossip would have us believe. Pause 2s. These myths, while captivating, obscure the true nature of Catherine's rule. She was a woman of immense intelligence and ambition whose real achievements in governance and culture far outshine the salacious rumours that continue to circulate. The stories of her sexual escapades, though largely fictional, remain a testament to the fascination and fear she inspired during her lifetime and beyond. The year is 1518, and the city of Strasbourg becomes the epicenter of a most peculiar affliction. It begins subtly, a solitary figure seized by an irresistible urge to dance. What starts as an isolated incident quickly escalates into a full-blown epidemic. Hundreds of Strasbourg's inhabitants are gripped by this uncontrollable urge to dance. The streets of Strasbourg transform into a macabre dance floor. Physicians are baffled, their traditional remedies useless. Theories abound, but the true cause of the dancing plague remains a mystery. As the days turn into weeks, the relentless dancing takes its toll. Some collapse from exhaustion, their bodies spent, their minds still trapped in the grip of the dancing madness. The dancing plague of 1518 stands as a testament to the power of the mind and the enduring fascination with the unexplained. Pause 3s. The 16th century witnessed the reign of one of England's most infamous monarchs, King Henry VIII. His rule was marked not only by political and religious upheavals, but also by a tumultuous love life that captivated and scandalized his kingdom. Henry's quest for a male heir led him to marry 6 different women, each union more controversial than the last. Pause 3s. It began with Catherine of Aragon, his brother's widow. Their marriage, initially strong, soured when she failed to produce a surviving male heir. Henry's eyes then wandered to Anne Boleyn, a lady-in-waiting whose allure was impossible to resist. His desperate desire to marry Anne led to England's break from the Catholic Church, a seismic shift in religious history. Pause 3s. Anne's reign as queen was short-lived. Accusations of infidelity and treason led to her execution, a grim fate shared by many who dared to be close to Henry. Jane Seymour followed, providing the long-awaited male heir but dying shortly after childbirth. Henry's subsequent marriages to Anne of Cleves, Catherine Howard and Catherine Parr were fraught with political maneuverings, brief but intense passions and more scandal. Pause 3s. Henry VIII's love life remains a dramatic tale of ambition, desire, and the ruthless pursuit of legacy. His marriages and affairs left an indelible mark on the history of England, intertwining his personal passions with the fate of a nation. Boston, January 15th, 1919. A day that began like any other, the city awakening to the brisk chill of a New England winter. In the city's north end, a towering metal tank, its rivets groaning under the weight of 2.5 million gallons of molasses, stood poised to unleash a disaster. At precisely 12:40 p.m., the tank ruptured. A wave of molasses surged forth, engulfing everything in its path. The Boston molasses disaster, a bizarre footnote in the annals of industrial accidents, it stands as a stark reminder of the destructive power of unexpected events. The year is 1925. Tensions simmer between Greece and Bulgaria. A stray dog, oblivious to the weight of history, sets in motion a chain of events that would teeter on the brink of war. A lone Greek soldier, patrolling the rugged border, encounters the dog. The soldier reaches down to pet it, but across the border, vigilant Bulgarian eyes witness this act. A shot rings out, the soldier crumples to the ground. News of the shooting spreads, igniting animosity between the two nations. The War of the Stray Dog, a reminder that even the smallest spark can ignite a conflagration. The year is 1783. In Iceland, a slumbering giant awakens. Laki, a volcanic fissure, stirs from its centuries-long slumber. What begins as a tremor quickly escalates into one of the most cataclysmic volcanic eruptions in recorded history. Lava cascades down Laki's slopes, but it is the poisonous fog of sulfur dioxide gas that blankets the island and spreads across the globe. The Laki eruption, a stark reminder of the interconnectedness of our planet and the devastating power of nature's fury. It stands as a testament to the fragility of human civilization in the face of forces beyond our control. The year is 1962. In Tanzania, a small village becomes the epicenter of a most peculiar epidemic, an outbreak of uncontrollable laughter. It begins innocently enough, a ripple of giggles among a group of schoolgirls. But what started as a fit of schoolgirl laughter quickly spread, infecting classmates, teachers, and eventually the entire village. People doubled over, tears streaming down their faces, their bodies racked with laughter. Schools were forced to close. Businesses shuttered their doors. Medical experts, baffled by the strange phenomenon, descended upon the village. The Tanganyika laughter epidemic remains a mystery, a bizarre footnote in the annals of medical history. World War II witnessed the development of some of the most ingenious and terrifying weapons ever conceived. Amidst the tanks, planes and bombs emerged a project so bizarre, the bat bomb. Scientists aimed to weaponize bats with tiny incendiary devices. Imagine swarms of bats, each carrying a miniature firebomb, released over Japanese cities. Tests were conducted with promising yet unpredictable results. The year is 1346. In the port city of Kaffa, a siege is underway. The Mongol Golden Horde, led by Janibeg Khan, has surrounded the city. The siege of Kaffa would become infamous for its role in spreading the Black Death. The plague, spread by fleas carried by rodents, had infiltrated the Mongol ranks. The Mongols hurled plague-infected corpses over the city walls into the heart of Kaffa. The siege of Kaffa, a grim chapter in human history, a stark reminder of the horrors of war and the devastating consequences of disease. From the shortest war to the strangest epidemics, from volcanic chaos to weaponized bats, we've journeyed through the annals of history, uncovering those bizarre events that make us question everything we thought we knew about the past. But our exploration of the strange and unusual is far from over. History, with its infinite mysteries, continues to surprise and amaze us, revealing that truth, as they say, is often stranger than fiction. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed learning about these bizarre historical events, hit that like button and subscribe for more strange and fascinating facts. Which event surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments below. Stay curious, and until next time, keep exploring the mysteries of history.